Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this April 10th. It's already shaping up to be the wedding of the century. Bigger than a royal wedding, although for Taylor Swift fans, she is royalty. But while initial plans were under wrap, because obviously there would be security issues, there are reports about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's summer wedding. Page Six is reporting the two will get married in New York on July 3rd. Now initially, as we talked about months ago, we heard that they would get married in Rhode Island because Swift owns a property right next to a hotel, but there were issues with locking in the date that she wanted. That was at least according to reports at the time. Now the summer wedding is expected to be star-studded because, she's got tons of celebs and they'll naturally be on the guest list, and I have a sneaking suspicion, I can't predict the future, but I just have this feeling, it's a sense, there's going to be tons of paparazzi, screaming fans trying to get as close to the action as possible, and it makes me wonder if there's going to be a betting site, maybe there is already one, guessing, things like the number of arrests and security incidents. It could be worth a lot of money if you're into the betting scene. Not that we condone gamble. Are we allowed to condone gambling? I don't even know. Depending on where you're listening to this, gambling is bad, folks, all right? Gambling, don't gamble. It's bad. Bingo's fun. Slot machine. Anyway, all right, so let's shift gears. We don't talk much about politics unless it crosses over into entertainment, of course, and with Donald Trump in the White House, it takes us there quite a bit, right? So lots of celebrities have been critics of the president in his 2 terms, and they'll never support him no matter what he does. But ones who seemingly would never turn their back on him, Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, even Alex Jones, well, they see him in a different light thanks to the Iran war. And Trump has taken notice because he's always watching the news and wants to see what people are saying about him, and he's lashed out. In a social media post, almost 500 words, Trump laid into his former celebrity supporters. Quote, "I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon. Because they have one thing in common, low IQs. They're stupid people, they know it, their families know it, and everyone else knows it too. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity." Believe it or not, as much as I would love to continue the unhinged rant, we don't have time, so you can read it online. It's made headlines everywhere. But Megyn Kelly, she actually spoke out about Trump, and so it seems coincidental that, a day or two later, that's when he goes on this big, long screed. So she had said on her radio show, or on her Sirius podcast, whatever it is, quote, "I don't know about you, but I'm sick of this bleep. I'm sick of it. Can't he just behave like a normal human? Honestly, like the president, 3D chess, just shut up. Bleeping shut up about the bleep. You don't threaten to wipe out an entire civilization. We're talking about civilians just casually in a social media post. But this is completely irresponsible and disgusting. This is wrong. He should not be doing it. He can't be a dignified, strong leader without threatening a bunch of war crimes." So there you go. That's Check Your Celebrity Headlines for this Friday, April 10th. I'm back next week right here on the BuffRadio.com Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the